Listen, if I bought it, yeah, we have to use it.
All right, whatever. So what's up, man? How you feeling today?
Feeling great.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you really?
I'm feeling great.
All right, man. Are we jumping in? We just want to slow dive. Is there anything such as called a slow dive?
Slow dive?
It's like instead of in the water, you just like dip a toe and then you slowly
That would be kind of
sink
cool.
in.
I can get behind that because lately that's the way I get into a pool.
What are you?
Pinky toe first.
Old man Ken?
Pinky
You heard
toe
of Old Man
first.
Logan? It's Old Man Ken. Anyway, so look.
Tell me a little bit. Go ahead.
Oh, look at that.
How's it happening? How's it happening?
What's happening?
How's it happening?
The slow dive?
How's that slow dive?
I don't know, man. Look, it's really late. We're tired. It's fine, though. It's fine. What'd you have for dinner? It doesn't matter. That's not... Who cares? It doesn't matter. Can we just go?
What are you talking about dinner? It's breakfast time.
Oh, my God. Is that... Oh, that's the morning sun? Let's go. Let's go. Movies. Come on.
Sun. All right. It's going straight to the most impossible movie ever.
Should I do mine first?
Who went first last time? I did. Okay, you go. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I had Mad Max on the last one.
You did indeed.
This is the problem, is that when you show me things, you're always like, you know what I mean?
I'm going to put that
Just
down right there.
take it and show me back here. This is where you do it from now on.
No, I can't.
The other hand.
Oh, like this?
And you say, no. Hold the tablet like you're holding it like a human being.
I can't.
And show me the title. Oh, that looks fantastic. That way I don't have to kind of bend my neck and snap my body.
I'm just trying to check
and look
time
like Zelda
code and
from
just...
Pet Sematary.
All right, that's fine.
As I try to take a look at your screen.
That's a good reference. Come on. What do you got? What do I got?
Meteor Man.
That's right.
Robert Townsend.
Yeah. You know about this one?
Is it about a man that is also a meteor?
No. Meteor Man. You never saw Meteor Man before?
No.
Okay. This was a good movie. I've seen it before. This was 90.
So good that you had to write notes.
3. Yeah, no, it was a lot. It's actually a pretty decent movie. I mean, the premise is dumb. Okay, it's a dumb movie, but it's still kind of fun. 1993. Robert Townsend plays Jefferson Reeds. He's a mild-mannered school teacher. He ends up getting, now get this, his spine crushed by a meteorite.
Okay.
That hits him.
You wrote me in.
Okay.
You've done more in this minute that you've been talking about this movie than the past 25 years has done to make me want to watch it. Trailers did not work. Having the whole movie just running on HBO in the background of me being in a room with it didn't work. But you?
He lives in Washington, D.C. I roped you in. I got it. He lives in Washington, D.C. His neighborhood is terrorized by... Okay, enough with the rope maneuvering, miming. You make a good mime, dude. You know that? What would you look like inside of a box? Show me.
No.
He lives in D.C. His neighborhood is terrorized by the local gang called, and get this, the Golden Lords, led by Simon Kane.
Who plays Simon Kane? Is that the actor or the character?
That's the character, as played by Roy Fagan, or Fegan. F-E-G-A-N. Okay? Allied with a drug lord named Anthony Byers.
Played by name?
Frank Gorshin.
Frank Gorshin? Was he not the Riddler?
He was the Riddler. Damn right he was. Good moves, man. Good moves. Who the heck is Roy? There's no picture for Roy. Anyway, so one night he...
Hold on. Roy the character or Roy G. Biv?
I never mentioned Roy G. Biv.
Okay.
You right? Your eyes on cross for a second.
100% perfect.
Okay. Listen. He sees someone getting mugged or something like that. He tries to help out someone in need.
Getting mugged is when you get your DMV photo taken.
Not He tries to rescue a woman from the gang. He gets run off. Hides inside of...
Hold on, I have to start my tally.
He hides... Well, you know what? I'm going to give him a lot to you now.
Don't do it.
He hides in a dumpster. As he gets out of the dumpster, he gets hit by this meteorite. This meteorite gives him superpowers. Do you want to know his superpowers?
Flying, invisibility, X-ray vision, heat vision.
No invisibility, though.
So I got the other ones
You
right.
got the other ones. He can fly, X-ray, laser vision, strength, speed, hearing, invulnerability, healing, ability to absorb a book's contents. Wait, by touching it. Super breath, telepathy with dogs, and telekinesis. He has a dog, named Ellington. His parents are Ted and Maxine. Ted played by none other than Benson himself.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm interested again.
How do you say his name again? Robert. How do you say that?
Guillaume?
Guillaume. No.
He's giving it to me again this way.
I'm handing it to you.
Robert Guillaume.
Guillaume. That's how you pronounce that? And Marley Gibbs. You know who Marley Gibbs is, right?
Yes.
Anyway. So here's an interesting...
Marley Gibbs came up in another one, too.
Yeah. What was that?
Jeffersons?
Was it the Jeffersons? Anyway. Since you have it, do you want to look at the cast of characters? Let me read them out. Give it back.
Yeah.
Give it
She was George Jefferson's maid.
Well, yeah.
And 227.
Yeah. But dude, this had
227 in Melrose Place.
Oh god, yeah. Dude, this had so many people in it. Obviously, Robert Townsend, Marley Gibbs, Eddie Griffin, Robert...
No, it wasn't.
Goulier. What's his name? Goulier. What did I say? James Earl Jones, Bill Cosby. It had remember the band Another Bad Creation? It had Luther Vandross, Sinbad, Naughty by Nature, and Cypress Hill, and Big Daddy Kane. Naughty by Nature and Cypress Hill played the Crips and the Bloods. So Cypress Hill was the Bloods, and Naughty by Nature were the Crips in this. All right, long story short, he gets these superpowers. His parents say you should use it for good. He does. It's very specific. It says they're very specific. His mother designs the Meteor Man costume for him. He takes on the Golden Lords. He shuts down 15 crack houses, stops 11 robberies, and brings peace between the police, the Crips, Cypress Hill, and the Bloods, Naughty by Nature.
They
all work together to rebuild the community destroyed
by the meteor.
And they plant a giant garden in the ghetto. Isn't that sweet? But guess what? The Golden Lords and the Drug Lord, they won't have it. So here's the catch. The meteorite, he's slowly losing his power. So by the time the finale comes and he has to fight the gang, he has no powers.
It's like Teen Wolf.
And he gets beat up.
Where he has to play basketball.
No. He loses his powers.
Well, he lost the wolf powers.
No, he didn't lose. He chose not to use them. It's a big difference.
Okay.
Don't.
We're done with this one.
No, I'm not done because Bill Cosby sees him get hit by the meteorite and takes a piece. Bill Cosby plays Marvin. At the end, Marvin uses his... Oh, he's talking with his dog at the end?
Does this connect in any way to Leonard Part 6?
No. Wait, you don't get it because the guy, he fights... remember I told you he was talking to his dog Ellington, right? And Simon... who's the drug lord, not the drug lord, the gang leader. Oh, God, it's so annoying. He picks up a dumpster because he gets superpowers too at some point. Touches the meteor or something. Throws it. Oh, yeah, he touches the meteor that Bill Cosby gave to Meteor Man. Right? Picks up a dumpster, the bad guy, throws it at Ellington instead of Meteor Man. And now the dog's laid out and like, oh no. Bill Cosby, who plays Marvin, uses what's left of his powers to heal the dog. And then
realized the dog's like 16 years old and it was like, oh no. And it lasted another week and that was it.
No. So then everyone applauds and they all like and then the whole neighborhood goes to fight against the drug lord and the gang, and then the cops come and arrest them, and there you go, that's it.
Fantastic.
I know, wasn't it? Wasn't that a lovely story?
All right, well, that's all the time we have for this episode.
All right, well, thank you for watching, everybody, and yeah.
All right. So I have...
Tell me.
Are you excited about Meteor Man?
Sure.
Is this episode 34's Once Bitten?
Yeah, no, not really.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because I have...
My brother's wedding? What on... Oh. What is that?
Let me tell you a little story about my brother's wedding.
What?
Pierce Mundy, main character. All right? Likes to hang around with his buddy. He's got a buddy named Soldier who just got out of jail.
Soldier.
Okay.
Oh, not the army?
No. He got out, not even jail, prison. Dude got out of prison.
Dude.
He hangs around with him. He kind of wastes his life, kind of wastes his time and everything like that. His brother's getting married to a woman.
What's his brother's name?
His brother's name is Wendell, of course.
Whose brother?
Pierce.
His name is Pierce Mundy.
Pierce Mundy. So his brother's name is Wendell Mundy. Okay.
And he has a friend named Soldier. Okay, I'm on board so far.
So Sonia is.
But why was the picture of him chasing the other guy?
They're playing. They're
So
having
his finance, right?
His fiance's name is Sonia.
Sonia.
Okay. Sonia
Johnny
is.
Cage.
Okay. You finished?
Raiden.
Are you finished?
Xiao Tsung. That was the name. Shang Tsung. What's his name? Oh, dang it. Shang Tsung. Goro. Matilda. She wasn't a Mortal Kombat character.
Are you finished?
Yeah, sure.
This is serious.
Okay. That's my brother's wedding. It is?
Sonia Dubois.
Oh. German.
She grew up very well off, all right? And
do people grow up? I mean, they don't grow down, so yeah, they would grow up. They're like plants.
okay, so Pierce doesn't like Sonia. He hates her because she never had to work for anything in her life. Everything was handed to her.
Oh, one of them.
Yeah.
One of those ladies.
So that's what happens. Okay? She doesn't like him.
She doesn't like him either?
Well, yeah. Well, obviously she doesn't like him.
Okay.
So anyway, he doesn't like her because of the way she grew up. She didn't have it.
Yeah.
You know, she didn't have to do anything
Right.
to get everything. Everything was handed to her.
I believe they call that Easy Street.
Yeah, well, there you go. She lived on Easy Street. Okay? So, Soldier dies. Spoiler alert.
In the war.
No.
What year is this?
He dies in a car accident.
What year is this? What year is the movie? And also, what year does it take place? Oh, that's lovely.
1985.
It takes place in 1985
Yes,
as well?
1985.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it looked like 1972. He dies in a car accident.
He dies in a car accident.
Oh, poor soldier.
So, he says, all right, well, he's going to his brother's wedding. But now that his buddy died...
Who's he going to go with?
Well, you don't want to go on his dates, man.
Oh.
The conundrum is, now the funeral's the same day as the wedding.
Oh, no. That's not good.
Yeah.
That is quite the quandary.
It's right?
Yeah.
So now he's sitting here going, well, I want to go to the funeral. So he asks his brother and Sonia, the fiance,
Finance.
can you move the wedding date?
Oh, no, he didn't.
And she goes, after the way you treated me? No. She says, no.
Wow.
So he talks to the mom and everything like that. And the mom says, well, why don't you ask them to move the funeral date? And he goes to the family and everything, and they're all upset and everything. And he can't bring himself to ask, can you move the funeral date?
Are you serious?
Because I want to go to my brother's wedding. I want to go to the funeral. That's what he does.
This isn't about you.
So what happens is he goes to the wedding, shows up at the wedding and says, I gotta go. I gotta go to the funeral.
Yeah, of
and
course
he's there
he
and
would.
everything like that. Goes to the funeral, misses the funeral, is sitting in the parking lot with the rings because he missed the wedding too. He missed both. That's the end of the movie.
And that's how it ends?
That's how it ends.
That's,
He's sitting in the funeral parking lot.
this isn't a movie. This is
The
like...
funeral home parking lot with the wedding rings in his hand.
This isn't a movie. This is just someone that's just like
He
really
can't
into
figure
himself.
it out. His family is extremely disappointed with him. He's just a mess and doesn't understand what he wants in life. This poor guy.
No, he did know what he wanted. He wanted to go to his brother's wedding and the funeral. His best friend's funeral.
Yeah.
Wow. So having his friend come out of prison, that was just a little added bonus. That was just to make you feel a little bit. It was just like
saying, like, yeah, well, it is a little bit, but it's kind of like.
Who cares? Nobody cares.
But this isn't the direction you probably want to take your life.
Yeah.
You hate her because she was well off or whatever like that. So why don't you? His brother Wendell was moving up in life.
Yeah.
And wasn't sulking and.
Were they street, these guys?
No.
What's his name again? Percival? Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah.
So was Pierce and Soldier, were they street? Was it anything gang related? Did they get up to mischief?
No, they're just
regular dudes around town? Did they have jobs?
Yeah, Pierce did have a job, and he started working at his parents' dry cleaners because he lost his job. He got fired.
From? What was it? You don't know.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Well, Kenneth, I'll tell you.
Yeah. So basically his hatred for this woman and the way she grew up prevents him from seeing clearly and making the right decision. Like, basically, there's something blocking him instead of accepting her for who she is. And people grow up differently.
Hold
you
on,
don't
hold
hate
on.
them for that.
I got to stop you. That may very well be, but that wasn't the point of the story. The point of the story was there was a wedding and a funeral on the same day. So you're saying if he didn't have contempt for her, she would have agreed to move it?
That probably would have happened, yeah.
And first of all, that wouldn't have happened because I'm sure she's got family flying in,
well, that's
driving
the thing,
in.
is they said that
you're not gonna,
there's family here, there's all this stuff.
You're
there's all
not
this
going to
stuff
move. No, number one. Number two, a funeral, on the other hand, yes, that can wait a day or be later in the or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And first of all, funerals are usually in the morning. Not for nothing. I've been to quite a few funerals in my day, sadly to say. And I've also been to a bunch of weddings. Usually weddings are in the afternoon, evening, and the funerals are in the morning. Am I wrong?
Yeah, usually.
So what was the problem?
It's without
you're not burying.
Without a problem, you don't have this part of the movie.
Right,
okay, the movie's made.
But what I'm saying,
I can't go back
it's got no legs to stand on. You're not burying someone at 9 o'clock at night. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Soldier's
This is what's
family.
happening. It's an
Well, I don't like it. I think it's dumb. It's dumb. It sounds like an indie movie, and it's dumb. And I like indie movies.
Well,
and so do you.
Yeah.
So what do we do? Meteor Man, Jefferson Reeds. How about Percival? What the heck is his name? Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Mundy decides after missing both, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to do good. What if My Brother's Wedding was a prequel to Meteor Man, and one of the cops in Meteor Man is him?
I was going to ask that maybe Bill Cosby can bring Soldier back to life. He finds one more piece of that meteor.
Okay.
And now Pierce, instead of just hanging out and, wasting time and goofing off with Soldier, he sees it. He sees his wrongdoing. I shouldn't have judged her for being who she is. She obviously can't help her the way she is any more than I can help the way I am. She can't help the way she grew up any more than I can help the way I grew up.
Okay.
Okay, and he sees this now. His eyes have been opened. And now Soldier has a second chance. And he can actually say, we need to do something together. And they go out together and they make a good life. They set up a good life for themselves.
I'm sorry, Kenny. I got to stop you. And I'm also throwing a wrench on the play.
I can't.
No, hey, listen to me. Look at me. I haven't thrown wrenches in a very long while.
Yep.
Guess what? Soldier, brought back from the dead. Yeah, he's going to be a zombie leader of a gang. Sorry, it's happening. Because we're not doing this dumb thing. No. Meteor Man is a ridiculous movie about a man who gets superpowers and fights a gang. Guess what? Soldier becomes a zombie monster with superpowers. Okay?
Is he going to be like Shaun of the Dead, where he's kind of like hanging out with them, playing video games?
No, he's going to try and get Percy. What is his name? Pierce? He's going to try and get Pierce to join him. Okay? And Soldier creates his own gang, right? Because they found more of this meteor. Okay? So they have more of this meteor. So Jefferson Reed continues to be Meteor Man, and Bill Cosby, he helps him out, and that's like his event. That's his Alfred now, okay? So what happens is, oh no, there's a new bad guy in town. What's this guy? What is he? He's a zombie superhuman? What the heck? Okay. And he goes to Pierce, and Pierce is like, obviously he wants to join him. And at first he thinks he's going to change his life. He thinks, I'll tell you, I'm going to do good with my life. Pierce, I promise you, I'm gonna do good with my life and these powers now that I have a second chance. But he ends up not. And Pierce says, no, I can't be around you anymore. I have to stop him. And he goes to Meteor Man for help. And that's it.
That sounds good.
What are you playing? Your next thing? Yeah. All right. So that's it.
Okay.
Okay? Because no, I'm not doing this whole, no, you got to make it silly and stupid. It's Meteor Man 2.
That's it? That's it?
What do you want?
No subtitle? Meteor Man 2, My Brother's Wedding.
Oh, wait. Yeah, because what happens is Jefferson Reed's brother is getting married. Meteor Man's brother is getting married, but he has to go fight the gang, and he doesn't know if he can make it.
Just so he says, can you move the wedding date?
Can he move the wedding date? I got you. No, it's good. Meteor Man 2, My Brother's Wedding. And just like that, Kenny, you totally redeemed it.
It feels good sometimes.
It feels good. It feels good. Oh my God, this TV show I want to kill myself. Oh, I hate it.
This is my TV show.
I hate it. Oh no, I don't. Give me a title. I know it. Hold on. Oh, I know that dumb face and that big hair. Oh my God, please. Hunter? Oh, that's Fred Dryer.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hunter. Oh,
Doesn't
my
get any
God.
better than this. Look at this. They're just like walking.
Oh my God.
Watch the part with the car jumping. Watch this. It's like I vaguely remember hearing this song when I was like a kid, you know?
Yeah. Why are they jumping cars
No reason.
over?
No reason. So we got Hunter. Oh gosh.
Wait.
Sergeant Rick Hunter
Okay, go ahead.
and Sergeant D.D. McCall. Hunter is a rule-breaking homicide detective with the LAPD. And his partner is Sergeant D.D. McCall. Together they're a lethal force. And they solve crimes. What? Why are you laughing?
Wait till you see my TV show. Just wait. Just wait till you see my TV show. I'm not showing you.
Okay.
Go ahead. Is that it? That's it, right?
Yeah, why? What do you have?
That's all, right? That's all you wanted to? All right.
Is it going to be...
Say it.
The Law and Harry McGraw?
Do you see them? You know who that is, right?
No.
He's the detective from Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, yeah!
This is a spin-off.
Shut up!
This is a spin-off of Murder, She Wrote.
Why? Did you know who that was?
Yeah.
How many times have you watched Murder, She Wrote that you'd be like, oh, it's
No,
Harry
but I
McGraw.
knew that he was in that.
Is she the law?
Dude, she's the law. She's a lawyer, and that's Jerry Orbach. I call him Orbach. Is Orbach? Orbach? He's in Law and Order. He's the guy that ends up being in Law and Order. That's the Law and Order guy.
Eyebrows?
Yeah.
That's
no.
eyebrows?
That's the other guy.
Okay.
No, but he plays a detective in Law and Order.
Is this the mom, Mona, from Who's the Boss?
Oh, you know what? Let me check. I don't know. But dude, this okay, so you have two sergeants. I know. Barbara Babcock.
Okay.
No, she was in Hill Street Blues.
All right, so is this going to be like a
Okay, so you
quadruple
have
team?
So she oh, what happened? Oh. Dang it.
What's going to be this sounds like it's going to be the exact same show as it already is.
Dude, they're both cops, but he's a detective.
He's a detective.
Are they
detective with LAPD?
sergeants? Are sergeants detectives? I
It
guess.
says he's a rule breaking homicide detective.
Oh yeah, so they're all homicide detectives.
They are too?
But she's an attorney. Her name is Ellie McGinnis, and his name is McGraw. His name is just...
Okay, 3 detectives and an attorney.
He's a loudmouth, uncouth, old-school private detective. Oh, he's a private dick. He's a private detective. So you have two
Legits?
legit, but I don't say on duty, but two unretired... What? Come on, give me the words.
Unretired.
I don't know. I just assume if you're a private detective, you're retired from the force. Active duty. They're active duty detectives, private detective, and a lawyer.
So he's a retired detective that still detects.
Yeah, he's a private eye. So
can we call this
what do we? This is
3 detectives and an attorney?
3 detectives in the law. They never referred to her real name as Ellie McGinnis. It's just they call her
Nobody
the
knows
Law.
what her name is.
Yeah. My
Law.
name is Ellie. My name is Ellie.
There's a phone call
Hey,
for
Law.
There's a phone call for Ellie.
Yeah, Law, can you
told
tell
them they
Ellie
got the
she has a
wrong
phone
number.
call? But that she gets on the phone. Hello.
No, but that's the thing. Is like who's it? There's no Ellie here.
Yeah, there's no Ellie here.
It should be like I've been waiting for the bank to call me.
Law, could you please tell this Ellie person to stop having phone calls here, please? Thank you.
Who do we have to sue to have them stop calling for Ellie? Can you get on that?
He's a loudmouth, uncouth,
Oh gosh.
old
I don't even
school
wanna go into this
private
anymore.
detective who continually finds himself solving mysteries on behalf of the prim and proper attorney who's across the hall. So he is an unwilling participant in all of her zany adventures, is basically what it is.
Well,
Can I ask you a question? What makes that man? What's his name? What's the actor's name? Flyer. What was the guy's name?
Fred Dryer.
Fred Dryer. Fred Dryer Sheets. What a dumb. First of all, Fred Dryer. That's your stage name? Really?
It's stage name. That's probably his real name.
Then make a stage name. That is dumb. Fred Dryer. Dude, he's the dude. That's the. What year is this?
What in 1984?
84. This was 87 and 88.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what we saw. That was a leading man. That's what a leading man looked like in 80s.
He was a football player.
Oh yeah, that's right. Turned actor.
Yeah.
That's how I know the name, because it's definitely not from the actor Fred Dryer. Anyway, Kenny, I mean, do we have to do this? What? Come on, all right, come on. We can do something silly. Come on, we can come up with good. Come on, we can do something. You have two hard. What is she? You never said what she was. What's her
She's
name?
a detective. Dee Dee.
And what's his name?
Rick.
Of course it is. Rick and Dee Dee. Oh, she was a toughie. Oh, and they went on the cover. All right. Guess what? The Law, Ellie McGinnis herself, comes across a case.
Her name is L.A. Law.
Well, it's Ellie, but
Ellie Law.
Ellie Law.
Ellie Law.
Ellie Law.
Say it. It's Ellie Law.
Ellie Law.
It was like, what did I say?
That's
L.A.
what
or Ellie?
that's what he calls her. That's what this guy. What's his name again? Harry McGraw. Harry McGraw, the Law, and Harry. You know when they were round table, they were doing that. They were workshopping that. It was like McGraw, Law. McGraw Law, McGraw and the Law. No, let's make it the Law and McGraw. Yes. Dang it, Jerry, you've done it again. And Jerry gets a bonus because he got the title. So, okay, so Ellie comes across a case. She hires, obviously, she goes to Harry, who's been always helping her, right? But while he's on the case, he comes across none other than Rick and Dee Dee undercover.
Oh, boy.
He thinks they're in on it. Meanwhile, they're undercover trying to solve the same case. Her clients are also, they're working for her clients as well. The client that she's trying to do whatever. That's all I got, man. Oh, that took a lot out of me. Oh, man, that drained me. What do you got? Come on, give me something. Finish it off for me. Stop looking at other stuff and what are you looking at anyway? Stop staring at that picture. Finish it off. Come on. Please.
They switch.
What do you mean they?
They become, Dee Dee and Rick become private eyes.
Private eyes?
Private eyes.
For the show? They retire and become private eyes.
And they become
Active duty.
the oldest
The oldest eyes.
the oldest police ever. Detectives.
No, but she's not a detective. She's an attorney.
Well,
Remember L.A. Law? Remember that joke you just said a few minutes ago? Remember that bit?
yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's all I got. I'm
There's
trying
really
to
nothing.
throw a
There's
wrench.
really
I'm trying to make listeners be like, "Oh man, this is a good one. That's really good." I'm sorry, guys.
There's
I don't know.
Nobody cares about Hunter and the Law and
Hey,
who is Mrs.
hey,
King. What's the name of it? Law and who?
McGraw. Can the Greatest American Hero make a cameo? Because you know how they did those weird crossovers every now and again?
That's not going to happen.
What about Alf? Can he make a...
No.
How about the dad from Alf?
No.
Nothing?
No. But Francisco from Alien Nation can show up.
Oh, that's the
his name?
90s, though. That's the
Cisco?
90s. Cisco.
Not Francisco, was it? Francis?
Well, Cisco is short for Francisco. Yeah. Anyway, who went first? You? You did go first. What did I get for... All right.
Well, what are we calling this?
Oh my god, I still forgot. I don't care, Kenny.
Well, I call
What's this called again? Hunter. Why is that called Hunter?
That's his name, Rick Hunter.
What about Dee Dee? What's her
If
last
there was
name?
a show about you,
What's Dee Dee's
it would
last
be your
name?
last name.
Yeah.
McCall.
Her name's McCall?
Yeah.
McGraw. Call.
He's excited.
Aren't they both
We got a
birds?
Mc-
A McCall, a
No,
McCall,
you
and a
call
McCall.
a bird, and you're thinking of a macaw.
A macaw. A McGraw.
So McCall and
McGraw.
McGraw together spell macaw.
We gotta have the law in here.
Macaw and the law.
McCall, the law, McGraw.
Quick draw
And
McGraw.
Rick.
And Rick.
It could be the law, McCall, McGraw, and Rick. Give me the right?
The law,
McCall.
McCall,
Or-
McGraw. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god, I hate it, but I love it. The law, McCall, McCall,
Yes.
McGraw, lowercase c, right? From McCall.
Yeah.
And Rick. And I'm going to do an ampersand for Rick. Mm-hmm. And Rick. I love that. That's good. That's good. I'm into that, man. I'm into it. All right, Kenneth. Oh, well, don't you love when things just don't go your way? Don't you, Kenny? Anyway. What are we doing next? Are we doing, what do we got? Let me do... All right, so we're doing cartoons? Wait, why'd you pick... Oh, that's... Why do you think that was your cartoon? Oh my God, remember that show? That was a cool show.
I know.
I like that show,
Look, remember
actually.
this guy?
Yeah. Looks like Mick Jagger.
Who would you rather look like, Mick Jagger or Kip Winger?
Oh, Kip Winger, right?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Dude, Mick Jagger was just... he's just awful. I mean, what a talented individual, but he's just... Even when he was younger...
Shout out to Mick Jagger, Mick, if you're listening.
Yeah, Mick, I love you, buddy, but damn, son, you busted up. You got a busted face. Nah, you're good. Good on you, Mick. Who's using hard ammo? Remember Free Jack?
I was going to say, was that
Who's Free Jack? Who's using hard ammo? Because they used laser guns, and then someone was using hard ammo. And he was like the leader of the police force or whatever.
Good for him.
And he was chasing the Free Jacker.
Emilio Estevez in that?
Yeah. I like that movie, man. That was a good movie. He was a Formula F1 racer or something, and he crashed, and he disappeared because he got free jacked.
There was a study I saw online recently that said that they were looking at like the actors that brought in like the most money, like leading man wise.
Yeah.
Like Brad Pitt was on like the bottom, like no money.
Now?
Yeah,
Or then?
like just in general. Like I guess because
As
he
if
spread
right
so
now,
thin.
yeah.
Him and Johnny Depp are like nothing. Like even
Who's up there now? Gerard Butler. Right, he's probably up there.
no, just like in general, like the top moneymaker for the studios, like basically like film cost versus dollar made.
Yeah.
Like Brad Pitt was like dollars on the millions, like budget wise and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Number one, Emilio Estevez. This day.
What?
Yeah.
That's not...
It said the most successful, yeah. Yep. Look it up. There's a study. I'll
God.
send it to you later.
Send it to me later.
Yeah.
All right, I go, I think. What are we doing, cartoons?
Yeah, man.
All right, cartoons. And guess what I have? It's a little show that you've probably never heard of in your entire life, but
It's
read it
G.I.
out
Joe.
loud.
Oh, meatballs and spaghetti?
Yep.
Just keep going.
I don't know what to tell you about meatballs and spaghetti. It's dumb.
Are there two people named Meatballs and Spaghetti?
No. Yes, the meatballs is I'm just gonna leave this up so you can see. Is the chubby dude? He's a big fat dude. Okay. Spaghetti
Does
is
he play guitar? They play guitar?
I guess, Kenny. Listen. I really couldn't find much on this show. I thought it was going to be one I was going to skip, like it was a foreign thing, but it's not. Spaghetti is his thin wife.
Is she the one on the
I guess
guitar?
Kenny, again, I guess.
She
and
looks
the other
like the
guy...
one from the Muppets with the weird mouth that plays in the band.
In Dr. Teeth's band? Yeah, I never knew. Oh, hey, I'm going to be a big star.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I love her. And their friend is Woofer, who always like borrows money and stuff like that.
Woofer? Is he the canine?
No, I don't. I
gentleman
actually
on
don't
the
think so.
drum set?
I think he's
You
no.
sure? Really?
No, I don't think it's.
There's somebody named Woofer on the show.
Yeah, but I think it's this guy. It's that guy. Their little friend with the mullet, with the spiky mullet.
There's somebody named Woofer on the show, and it's not the dog that's playing the drums.
Nope. The only information I could find is a review that gave it that said. I'm afraid I might be the only kid who remembers this one. 20 years ago, this goofy show about a really fat guy, Meatballs, and his incredibly attractive and thin wife, Spaghetti, living in a mobile home while their erstwhile best buddy, Woofer, borrowed money and more than a little food from the couple. And they just went on these little zany adventures. No, hold on. You can't. No. There's one redeeming quality.
Yeah.
One redeeming quality.
Frank Welker.
Yes. Put that achievement right here, everybody. We have a Frank Welker achievement. Not only that, he did his voice in this. It was his voice. It wasn't a voice. As far as I know.
Who did he play?
I think he... who did he play? I'll tell you in a second. He played...
This show is from 1982.
Woofer. Yeah, he played Woofer.
That says on there. Okay, so he played Woofer, which I'm going to go... Listen, he also played Soundwave on Transformers. Mm-hmm. Okay? Soundwave... radio, blah, 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 all that stuff. Woofer, I guarantee... Okay, I understand. Dogs woof. I get it.
No,
they bark.
it was...
I know that.
I don't think Woofer was the dog.
I know. What I'm saying is subwoofer. I get it.
Oh,
it's a speaker. Subwoofer.
Okay,
I get it.
Okay,
all right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that he played somebody named Woofer, subwoofer, and he also played Soundwave, who was a... boombox.
Audio. Oh, gotcha. Anyway, I think he used his like regular voice for that character. I don't think he did any voices. That's what I think.
Very cool.
And yeah, because this guy was like, this reviewer was like, oh yeah, and it's fun to hear Frank Welker talk, whether you know it or not. You've heard his voice, whatever.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Crap. Anyway, all right.
Okay,
go ahead. What do you got?
So take that and.
Do I have to?
Put it with this.
Robotech! Oh, man. Robotech.
Yeah.
I like Robotech.
Yeah, Robotech. A little bit about Robotech on here. 85 to 86. Didn't last very long. 85 episodes. It was mixed together from 3.
I'm sorry, 85 episodes. It didn't last very long. 80,000 episodes.
But here's the deal. Okay, the reason why it was mixed together from 3 different shows, much like Voltron was, right? Voltron was a couple different shows that was mixed together to make a series.
Yeah.
In Japan, they didn't put out a TV show every single weekday. Here they did, because that's the way it worked.
Right, yeah.
You threw the TV show out there, and you had to have it run each day after school or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay? So they needed basically footage. So they took 3 different shows, they put it together, and they made Robotech, and that's all there is to it. So anyway, Robotechnology, it's an alien ship that crashed into a South Pacific island, much like, or South Pacific was also where...
Captain Walker?
Yeah.
The cabinet kids? The cargo cult?
South Pacific, just the cargo cult in general, where that whole thing was a thing.
See last episode.
Rico, Azonia, and Admiral Hayes, main characters there. Interesting.
What were they? Tell me what they were. They were pilots, were they?
Yeah, they pilots that would.
And Robotech was what? What are Robotechs?
It's Robotechnology. That's what they've
what did they
harvested. Fly? They flew like, well, I don't want to say like they're Macross and stuff like that, because that's what it came from, the ships. Right. Right. They were planes that turned into robots or mechs.
They were mechs. Yeah.
They were basically
mechs.
Does
this predate Gundam? I think this does predate Gundam. I was a huge Gundam fan.
Oh yeah.
I think this predates Gundam.
Well, this came from 3 different shows. If you want to know what they came from,
tell me.
I can tell you, huh?
Oh, you said Macron?
Macross.
Macross?
Yeah.
Macron.
It was edited, revised dialogue, animation, 3 different mecha animation series, or anime series, Super Dimension Force Macross, Super Dimension Cavalry Southern Cross, and Genesis Climber Mospeda. So there you go.
All right.
They wanted to put a weekday syndication for America, which required a minimum of 65 episodes at the time for a season. which is why these seasons of cartoons were huge because they ran every single.
But they only
day.
ran during school year. They didn't like
Well,
here. They
that's-
ran.
yeah.
They never ran. Remember summer? They always had different sets of cartoons. I hated that. I liked it because you got like different stuff in the summer, but I also hated it because I was like, well, I want to watch my turtles and all this stuff.
Yep. So there you go. So
Cool. Robotech was cool though.
Yeah, 3 generations. It spanned 3 generations. There was the first Robotech War, the second Robotech War, and the third Robotech War. So kind of cool because they had so much footage from the other shows and everything was all over the place that they were able to make it like that.
Were you into this at all?
Not too much.
When I got older,
I knew about it.
When I got older, I got into this. What year is that?
This was 1985 to 86. This ran.
Okay. I mean, I got into it more in the 90s. And actually, I started watching Gundam. I got really into Gundam, I would say my late, like when I was 18, 19, 20. Like then. Around the time like we met and we were going to college.
Yeah.
That's when I got really into Gundam.
Yeah, never really got into any of that stuff. The only reason I really was familiar with Robotech,
Well, the toys.
well, there was Jetfire from the Transformers.
Yeah.
That was a Valkyrie, right? From
Yeah.
Macross, or right?
Yeah,
Macross.
Macross.
So that's where that came from. And
Right.
Robotech, we knew it as Robotech because friends would have Robotech.
They'd have the toys, and
toys
I
and
remember
stuff
my
like
friend
that.
having toys. I never had Robotech toys. Oh, I think I had like one.
Did they
Anyway-
make them? Did they make them over here? I know there were issues
Yeah, no,
with,
they did.
with putting.
But
you
also-
couldn't- there was a thing where they couldn't put Jetfire, the toy, in the cartoon for Transformers because there were issues
There were
with
legal
Harmony
issues with
Gold,
that.
who owns the
Yeah,
rights to Robotech
Yeah.
because they took the cartoon from Japan and brought it over. Hasbro brought the toy over from Japan
yeah.
and brought it over for the Transformers line, and so they couldn't.
They couldn't do it as a
That's why
Robotech toy.
Skyfire was in the TV show. It wasn't Jetfire. It was a
Or
different
Skyfire.
character.
Yeah.
Skyfire, even though it was technically the same person, but they couldn't have that model.
Yeah. Well,
the
speaking
show.
of models, I think I remember Robotech being more like models you put together.
I don't know.
I remember
Okay.
that like they were like little legit, not snap tight, but like I remember there being models that you could get because I was heavily into models. My dad and I my brother and my dad and I we would build models like aircraft carriers and I built an Apache helicopter.
Yeah, they used to have, like, planes.
Classic cars. Yeah, like I was always into that. We had a little setup down in the basement, and I remember there being like that. I always wanted one of those so I could do one of those.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are we doing? This is what I say we do.
They're models, but they're like newer ones or whatever.
Yeah, and then there's also and then you could get
Robotech, this looks
statues.
like
Yeah,
Defenders.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what they were. They were like,
Yeah,
they were
changers.
models. Yeah, exactly.
All that stuff. So, I just want to say one interesting thing about this is that it wasn't a union project, so all of the actors had to change their name for like the credits.
Oh,
which
really?
was very, very strange. Just to give you a couple examples here. The voice actor Robert Axelrod, he was Axel Roberts. That's what he had to,
Wow.
He chose his different name. Cam Clark, Jimmy Flinders. He picked Jimmy Flinders. Iona Morris picked Brittany Harlow. This is very, very interesting.
That's crazy because it wasn't a union job.
It wasn't a union job, so
couldn't.
otherwise they couldn't do it. So they did it,
because they were all
changed names.
union actors at the time.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right,
Yeah.
that's the biz, man.
So they're in there as
That's the
as
biz. And now back to our biz, which is, I say, Meatball, Spaghetti, and Woofer join Robotech. There's a 4th Robotech war on Earth, and they have to join Robotech. And it's a silly version where Meatball can't fit in his Robotech suit, and Woofer's always trying to like borrow the robo technology to do something. He's always messing with new gadgets because he finds them, he's messing with them. And then you have Spaghetti, who's his thin, attractive wife, is she's the most level-headed out of them and stuff like that.
I would like to say that's a good idea.
Yeah, okay.
I would also like to say that I would like to take it as almost, I don't want to say like Battlestar Galactica, the new series or the newer series that came out. Kind of like where...
Do you mean our favorite?
Yeah. Where they were making it a museum. Right, everybody's on there as a museum.
Oh,
but
they were
all
making
in
the
place.
original, yeah.
All the crew is still there because they were decommissioning the ship and all. I would like to have it where I don't know if there were aircraft carriers in the show that would house the.
Yeah,
the
probably.
planes.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
sure there
Yeah,
was.
there was always type of things.
Let's
yeah.
go ahead and say there was.
Yeah.
There was an aircraft carrier, and these people are taking a tour on it. The tour closed. They closed it, and they went in.
They
and stuff
won.
like
They
that.
won
The guard
tickets.
but they just went on a tour, but
Yeah, they
everybody
went-
left,
yeah.
and they didn't realize everybody left. And the guard's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom off the boat. The war comes. This just ship launches.
Oh, yeah,
and Now
okay.
they're on the ship, and they got to run this thing.
Is there other crew though? Yeah, it is. No.
There are a couple other people there. There's like the janitor. There's
So it's really just this like
yeah, it's like
bare bones.
Yeah, bare
like
bones.
there's a presenter, like a tour guide.
there's
on
there's a
there.
tour guide who knows where everything is. So they
Okay, so that's good. So
now the
he knows
tour
where
guide-
everything is and vaguely knows what things do.
Yeah, and the tour guide is now
Their
like
their communications
yeah,
officer or
yes,
something. Yeah,
yes.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, and the
The
janitor.
janitor's their engineer.
Yeah, because he knows how to fix everything and
Yeah.
tweak everything, all that stuff. Yeah, and then there's like a guard, right?
He's the security chief.
Yeah, yeah. There
Okay.
you go.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Then there's the cook.
Okay.
Still the cook.
The cook. Yeah, right. He's the cook.
So, yeah, I think
like
I
that.
think that would be pretty good. And that way, there's ships on there
Yeah.
that they have to get in, and yeah, you have the weapons engineer. No, not weapons engineer, but the tinkerer.
Yeah.
Right? You have Woofer, who can go out and
Okay. Yeah.
try to get all different kinds of equipment, items, stuff like that. Like trying to always try to figure new things out, borrow
Yeah.
everything, and why can't I launch this plane? Oh, sorry, I was borrowing your engine to try to figure out how to make this little portable stove that you can take.
That
and
I can make
you
my
heat-
beans on.
Yeah, exactly. You can heat up beans.
Found
while
a
you
lot of
fly
beans
around. Why
in
would
the
I want to
pantry.
heat up beans in the cockpit?
He's using a jet engine
yeah.
to
To heat the beans.
heat
It's
the
like,
beans. Yeah.
The thing is, you need to sit 100 feet away,
yeah.
and
That's
it
that's
comes
what
out
he
just
said.
right.
Yeah.
You just gotta wait like a minute and a half.
And it's
it comes out
silly because
just
it'll
right.
have like that he singed. She's like, I figured it out. It's
Yeah.
100 feet, not
Yeah.
5. You know?
Yeah, that would be good. So I kind of like that.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I kind of dig it. I just picture Meeple not fitting in those suits.
Yeah, that would be
Those
funny
flight
if
suit
he becomes.
things.
It's like, well, we all have jobs. We need a pilot.
Yeah.
And it's just like
The helmet's just sitting on
looking at
top.
me like
Look,
what
look
do you
at
know?
him.
I know with the hair.
It's just sitting on the top of his big bulbous head and all the hair's coming out.
Yeah, the suit's just like open. He like buttons the one top button, and
Yeah,
then the
yeah,
rest
yeah.
of them are all just open. Except the bottom one
He's
is
wearing
buttoned.
cut off jeans.
He gets this one and this one buttoned. It's just blue.
Yes,
just open.
yes, yeah, exactly. She's playing a guitar, by the way.
That's what I said before.
Yeah.
The guitar.
So yeah, man, I like that. I'm trying to think of a name here. I came up with Robo Meatball.
The spaghetti tech.
Spaghetti. Oh, yeah,
No,
Meatball Tech. Meat Tech.
There's got to be the fourth Robotech war.
I don't want to use meatball and spaghetti.
That's the second one I've noticed.
First of all, it's called meat. What? I did it?
Oh yeah.
No. It's called meatballs and spaghetti. So
Oh,
the meat.
it's meatballs first?
The meatballs.
Stop. It's meatballs first?
Yeah. But the meatballs,
Oh, meatballs
I
and
believe,
spaghetti.
stands for the two dudes and then spaghetti. Because they're like, they're a bunch of meatballs. You meatball.
Who, in that show?
Yeah.
I thought the guy's name is Meatball.
His name is Meatball, but I think it's referring to them as being meatballs. Like, look at these idiot,
Look at these meatballs,
zany,
and they-
dummy.
Where does the dog come in?
I don't know.
Nobody mentions that there's a dog
I told
that's
you, I
dexterous
can't
enough
find-
to hold drumsticks.
I can't find anything about this. I don't know. I might be. I don't know, man.
Whatever. I don't care. Moving on. We're going to call this the fourth Robotech war.
Okay, but can we do something? How do we add them in here?
Okay. Here we go. We're going to call this Captain Meatball
Oh, you're getting it now.
and Admiral Spaghetti.
She's Admiral, is she?
You need an Admiral.
What year did I say this was?
It's the aircraft carrier. You need the Admiral.
82.
So there you go. Problem solved. Cool? We're good?
So what is it again?
Captain Meatball and Admiral Spaghetti. Well, but we kind of have to have like Robotech in there, huh?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Can we have a little bit?
Well, we need to put the word in there, right? Robotech?
Oh, I got some stuff. I found it on
No.
Wiki, actually.
No.
Oh, we had it all wrong. The dog was Woofer, and their friend is Clyde.
I'm done with you.
Dang it. Well, I couldn't find it.
Well, you found it now. You found it now while you're in the middle of talking about things.
Through some backwoods link I found.
You said Woofer's always tinkering with things and
1982
stealing
Marvel
things.
Productions. Woofer is, though. He's a dog. Yeah,
So he's
he
always
plays.
taking things.
He's a drummer.
So who's the other guy?
They said Woofer. Clyde.
Clyde, what did Clyde do?
Don't ever, Kenny, don't ever rely on people's reviews.
People obviously misremember things.
I think Clyde was the guy that probably
Because
did it.
I obviously thought that The Phantom Menace was a good movie.
That's true. Well, at the time, it was cool.
At the time.
Because
that was...
you haven't seen Star Wars in so long, and you got the new
Star Wars
and
on
you
the
got
screen.
like Duel of the Fates, dude, and the ending was great.
No.
The fighting?
No.
It was so cool to see a Jedi flipping around. I remember specifically saying that to people, being like, it was really cool seeing Jedi actually do some cool Jedi stuff. We got to see what they were supposed to be.
Super choreographed. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, but now, compared to what we see now, yeah, but back then it was awesome. Anyway.
It's like they were dancing.
Oh my God. Can they, they have a mobile home. Can they bring their mobile home onto the ship and it gets turned in their ship? Their Robotech that they fly is their mobile home.
They drive it around.
No, but they convert it into... No, they convert it, and it converts.
And you want it to fly around
with
legs?
Let's just do it. Anyway, I'm sorry. So you had the title?
I said Captain Meatball and Admiral Spaghetti, but I feel like Robotech, something should be in there from Robotech. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm just trying to find any other... I don't know, man. I'm just trying to find any other connection. There's nothing else about the show that we can, like,
I don't know. I feel like Robotech Expeditionary Force.
Nope.
The new generation.
Captain Meatball and Admiral Spaghetti of the Robotech. Of the Robotech Force, or Robotech something. I like that. That'll work, no?
References in the two previous chapters explain to viewers that many of the heroes of the first Robotech War had left Earth to seek out Robotech masters on a preemptive mission. And it is this Robotech Expeditionary Force that sends missions back from across the galaxy to attempt a liberation of their home world.
They were in a band, right? They were a singer, so what if we call it Robotech Rock Force? Yeah, I'm doing it. That's right. I'm writing it down. Right? Come on. Confirm with me. Enough researching. Rock Force. Rock duo. Robotech rock duo. Because they're a rock duo. They're a husband and wife singing duo.
How about like Rock War?
Yeah, I don't, sure. Rock War? Robotech. We got to call it Robotech Rock War. In Captain Meatball and Admiral Spaghetti in
Whatever.
No, come on, help me. In the Robotech Rock War. Yeah, man, I don't. In the Robotech world. We could call it Robotech : Captain and Admiral.
No.
Trapped in Robotech.
That's
Command the Robotech. Captain and Admiral command Robotech. Come on, we're wasting too much time on this, man. I don't know what you're looking at over there. Whatever you're
trying to get
at,
something like Rock War sounds like the absolutely preposterous. You want to watch something called Robotech Rock War? What does that tell you about anything?
No, but
what was their band name?
I have no idea. It doesn't say, man. I'm sorry. All right, I didn't make this cartoon.
But that's my whole thing, is that I feel like we need to have something else in here.
They roam the country in their mobile home. Robotech mobile home. Robotech. But why are we spending so much? We don't spend.
Robotech mobile home?
Yeah, we don't spend. We spend less time on better things than this. So.
Well, it's because we can't figure out a name. That's
I
the whole
don't
purpose
care
of this.
anymore.
Robotech Mobile Home.
That's it. Wait, but Captain and Admiral Robotech Mobile Home?
No.
Just Robotech
How
Mobile Home?
long do you want the title to be?
I want it to be 37 characters. What? I can't even... Damn
I don't know what this guy is doing over here. All right. Yeah.
All right, let's go move on.
All right. Next.
Hold on. What's it? 5625. All right.
The thing is, you were saying something.
Video games. Go.
I remember Dr. Hunter? Dr. Hunter from Fievel, and then I had Hunter.
Oh, yeah, true.
Okay. So I go first?
Whatever, man.
All right. This one is going to take some splaining.
Oh, God. Could you have the title? Can you just have the title first? I just want to mark down time code. I really don't care about explanations. Stargate.
Not really. Don't mark it down. Don't write it. You write down time code. Totally fine with that. There was a game back in the day called Defender. Do you recall this game?
Yes.
Right? Everybody likes Defender. Little spaceship, lasers, blah, 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 shooting things. Going back and forth, right?
Mind you, we're coming up on 3 minutes to an hour, so we're at 3 minutes to an hour. Just so you know. Go.
Do you remember?
Yes.
There was a game called Defender.
Yes.
Lasers,
Yep.
spaceship,
Yep.
shooting
Yeah,
aliens,
yep.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back on Atari had kind of had like that
Same
same little thing
situation,
where you
yeah.
had the little snow speeder and you had the AT-ATs and little radar on the screen on the top or whatever like that. It showed like where the enemies were and
Right.
everything. So there was a game called Defender. Bookended story. Done. Okay? This game comes out as a sequel to Defender. Same people, everything like that. It's called Stargate.
Okay.
All right? It's basically Defender.
Defender.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when the game came out on home systems, it came out on the Atari 2600 as Stargate, and then they changed the name because they really couldn't come out with the game Stargate after that because legal issues and all this crazy stuff.
Okay.
I don't think it has to do with Stargate the movie or anything.
No, the movie didn't come out until
Yeah, it was like the 90s. Yeah. So for whatever reason, anyway, the game came out. This specific version of the game that I got is Defender 2 on the NES.
Okay.
Okay, so not Stargate. It is Stargate, but they changed the name to Defender 2. And Defender 2 on the NES was one of the versions that they, right?
Yeah.
One of the first versions that came
That
out,
came out.
with the new names, Defender 2.
So you really got Defender 2.
I really got Defender 2. Yes.
So you want to call it Defender 2.
It's called Defender 2. Like that's.
But you
that's
got
that's what they
Stargate.
call.
I'm going to use Stargate.
No. I got Defender 2 on NES. That's what I got. I did not get Stargate, the arcade
you got
game.
Defender 2 on
Yeah, 'cause
NES.
the game came out in 1981 in the arcade, but I got Defender 2 on the NES.
You know what's interesting is that this hasn't happened to me. You get titles that are these weird I got one that was something like that
What do you want?
when we got the Demon Spawn one, Deadly
Yeah,
Spawn.
I don't know what to tell you.
But yours is always like you have this backstory or it's
You're
like
welcome.
this and that. Remember you had the Castlevania Dracula X, which was really
Mm-hmm.
the remake of this, and it's like, man, you get some
Rondo of
convoluted-
Blood and
yeah,
whatnot.
you get some
So, but
convoluted
that's the thing
stuff,
is like,
man.
it's interesting. It's history. It's interesting.
No, it is. I'm just kidding. It
And the
is.
thing is, when they came out with like the Williams Arcade Greatest Hits on PlayStation,
Oh, yeah,
right, N64, all that stuff.
It was good. I did it again.
So we go do and everything. They like to put in the archival material. They like to put in the old like Bubbles, the arcade game, and they'll put like the picture of the cabinet, all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't have one for Defender 2 because Defender 2 wasn't in the arcades. Stargate was.
So did they have
The old everything
Doesn't
like
matter.
that. They probably had to make one for Defender 2 because legally I don't think they're allowed to use Stargate.
Probably
That's
not
just the way
now.
it is. But it did come out on, like I said, on the Atari. The first release was Stargate, and then they changed the name to Defender 2.
Okay.
However, in the Famicom in Japan, the game came out as Stargate, 2 words, Stargate, right? I think it was. And then when it got ported to the NES, it came
It
out
can be Defender 2.
Defender 2.
Great. I'm gonna
So
show
there you
mine.
go.
Let me show you
So-
mine, okay? Can we just go?
I didn't finish.
I know. I gotta show you mine.
Phelios, I remember that game.
You remember it?
Yup, I remember that.
Phelios, man. What do you want me to tell you about Phelios?
Phelios.
I don't know what to tell you, Kenny. It's a
Dude has wings.
no.
he's
The
riding a
dude didn't
horse?
have. He was. It was.
Phelios, that looks a lot
he was
like
riding
Legendary
Pegasus.
Wings.
No. Legendary Wings was different because that didn't have this
Legendary
Greek-
wings with people with wings.
Yes, and
This game
Phelios is basically Apollo riding Pegasus, looking for his lost love Artemis, fighting against the Titan
What system
Typhon.
is this on?
Genesis.
This is the Sega
And the
Genesis.
Master System. Yeah.
The Master System or Genesis?
Well, Mega Drive, sorry.
Sega
It was
Mega
Arcade
Drive.
Mega Drive, which is Genesis, right?
Right.
So here's the thing, though. They completely screwed up the whole Greek mythology thing. Like
Why?
because first of all, Artemis didn't care for men. Like she didn't need a man to save her. She was the goddess of the hunt. Like, you know what I mean? And like there's a lot of like little things that they did that the whole thing. I mean, the bosses at the end of the stages were Medusa, you know, those Gray sisters, the Gray, Siren, Antaeus, Scylla, or Scylla. Cerberus was in there. Cerberus, I mean. Yeah, man, whatever. So basically you just flew around. I know you flew around on the Pegasus, and your little sword, like Link, would shoot out, and then when you held down the button, it would do a bigger fireball. You know, a bigger whatever Figus fireball. And when you and enemies needed more than one hit, you had 4 hits before you could die, except if you hit a wall or if you touched the boss, you died. That's it, man. What else you want? Like I said, you had 4 hits and whatever, man. I don't. This game is just like, those games are so boring to me. I never.
I don't
liked
know
those
why you
games.
don't like vertical shooters. This is a horizontal shooter. I'll tell you a couple little things about this.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I had to get this out.
No.
Because you would have gone on for 20 minutes.
No. I'm not going to go on for 20 minutes. I'm going to prove you wrong. This isn't going to take a minute. Start timing it.
Go.
So your ship has a cloaking device. You have the laser beam, and you have
Are
smart
you just
bombs
going to show me what it looks
that
like?
destroy
too?
every enemy on the screen.
Show me something. I can see still. I don't care. I just want to see what it looks like.
Yeah, you can see it. Well, now you're trying to push me over a minute now. I know what you're trying to do.
I saw through my trick.
I know what you're trying to do. It doesn't matter.
You saw through my trick. That's being tricksy. No, but I really do want to see it.
So anyway, despite that, okay, you have humans. There's humans on the ground and everything like that, and you can these aliens will take them. Right, there's certain enemies that will take the alien. You shoot the enemy ship, and the dude will fall. And if they're close enough to the ground, they land on the ground. But if they're far enough up in the sky, they'll splat. But you have to try to save them. You have to try to catch them.
Yeah.
Cool little play mechanics like that, right? Now they're usually
I played that on NES.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when all the guys are gone, the planet blows up. The game gets a lot harder. The enemies mutate.
Oh my god.
And then you go on to the next level. All that.
Oh yeah.
So the thing is, you want to try to save all the people. You go on to the next level.
Right.
There are these little warp zones called stargates that warps you from one spot to another. If you have 4 guys in the spaceship, like if you pick up 4 of your dudes, at least 4 or more, you go into the warp, the stargate.
Yeah.
And you skip levels. You get to,
cool.
fly through a little bit of levels.
Okay, yeah.
So the game is, it's Defender, man. It looks a lot like Defender.
Let me see though. Yeah, I want to remember what it looks like.
Yeah, I'll show you.
That's cool. Yeah, man. I got a lot of notes on this piece of paper here. Jeez.
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah, Defender. Defender 2. What do you think?
Yeah, man, I remember that. Yeah. That's good. I don't have the time, man.
So I like. You see, that's it. Anyway, so Defender.
Says I like this, and he just
That's
points.
what you get. That's what you get.
All right. So, oh my god.
Well, my favorite alien in the game. There are 15 types of aliens in the game. My favorite is the Yabian space guppies.
Why? Why is
Because
that?
of the
Ken?
name. Ooh, that was a quick one. Not even a minute later.
No, that was a.
That was a-
That was a good one. That's 3 right there for you.
So that's what we have here. There are a whole bunch of different enemies in the game. I'm not concerned with that.
What are we doing, Kenny? Are we doing a
calling
side? We're doing a
We're
top.
calling the game Defelios.
Okay.
Right? We're going to start with that. They're going to be...
Defelios, right?
Now, this looks like a really small ship in Defender, right? Like,
Yes.
you're kind of zoomed out a little bit.
Yes.
Phelios, you're zoomed in a little bit. What if this ship was, like, actual size? It's not much bigger than a human being, if you look at the actual screenshot.
Are we doing DE dash? We should do DE dash.
The ship... I mean, you're going to get 4 of these guys in there?
No, you're not.
You're not going to.
No, you're not.
But let me tell you something. A horse, how big is a horse going to be? especially a Pegasus.
Pegasus is going to be at least
big?
twice the size of that.
That spaceship is going to fit on a Pegasus. That's what we're doing. We're strapping the spaceship to the Pegasus. All right? Rocket power. Rocket
How about the Pegasus is saving? So the Pegasus is saving spaceships, as opposed to the ship. How about the ship saves people, and then those ships have to get saved by Pegasus?
Because the people weigh the spaceship down.
What if we made this?
It has to go on the Pegasus' back, and then the Pegasus has to fly it the rest of the way.
What if we rocket powered though? You said. What if we made this a 2-player game?
Well, that gives it the momentum.
Yeah.
The wings of the Pegasus give it the lift.
What if we made this a co-op where where one person plays the ship, the other person plays the Pegasus, and the person plays the ship, gets the people, and then that person has to get the ship, and then move on, or something like that.
I don't know.
Dumb.
I don't know. I don't know if we need to. I don't know if we need to bring 2 players into this.
I don't know, man. I'm just trying, man. I like 2 players.
You like 2 players?
Who are they fighting? Are they fighting anyone? More Greek mythology things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Artemis is angry that she was even that. Who was the
Apollo.
dude? Apollo. Artemis is angry that Apollo even had the nerve to think that she needed rescuing.
Oh, so we're gonna go back to canon Greek mythology, not this garbage that Phelios.
So she was upset.
So she's the main.
Now she's waging
bad
war.
Guy. Yeah, okay, I like that.
On Apollo.
I got it. I definitely like that. What are weapons? What are we doing with weapons? Same thing. You can hold down the you can shoot.
But Apollo says, "I need some extra firepower."
Right, yeah. And then he gets the spaceship.
And now he's got to save all the Greek people because the lands are being destroyed.
Yeah.
That's where the people saving comes in.
So we're still gonna hold.
You can only hold a couple of them before the ship starts to sink, and they need the Pegasus to help it fly.
Because Pegasus is magical.
Well, it has the big wings. The spaceship doesn't have very big wings.
No, it's like a one-man spaceship that they're crushing all those people into.
But I mean, like I said, it has the the thrust.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the lift capabilities. Wings are too tiny.
So using the thrust.
You're using the momentum
and the wingspan of the Pegasus.
Yes, together.
Combined together.
It's successful.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Like I said, you hold down the button again, do a bigger shot, stay with that. It's side scrolling. Can't deal with no top downs.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't like them, but
I'm not dealing with top downs.
Yep, not dealing with it. Doesn't matter. Don't
not
care.
dealing with it.
2 different spellings: Defelios with a PH or a Defelios with a DE.
I think it should be DE-Phelios.
No, because then it sounds like Defelios, like of Phelios.
No, there's a dash in there. That's not.
I don't know if that works. There's no dash in any of those.
What's any of those? The ones you showed me?
Defender 2 and Phelios. No dash in there.
Oh, Defelios as in DEF for Defender.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So which one do you like, DEPH or DEF?
I like DEF-Elios. I guess DEF, man. If you're giving me only 2 options.
I want to do DEFELIO-S. How about that? Does that make sense?
DEF. Say it again.
ELIO-S. Because you want to put a stupid dash in there. Does that make sense to you? Because the dash doesn't make sense to me anywhere.
No.
You keep saying, "Let me throw a dash in there." No, we don't need the dash in there.
No, we're just gonna do DEF.
Defelios.
Yeah, no dashes.
Done.
The dash would have to be between the D after the DE dash.
No dash.
Okay, fine, man.
I'm dashing your.
You're dashing my dreams of using the dash. No, that's fine. You know, if it once bitten, I get it. You want to shut me down, I get it.
I don't want to shut you down. I'm just
all right, what do you got, man? We got Meteor Man 2, my brother's wedding. I like that one. That was a good one. The Law, McCall, McGraw, and Rick. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I actually like those 2, to be honest with you.
What ones?
My
brother's wedding?
Meteor Man 2, my brother's wedding. I like that one. The Law, McCall, McGraw, and Rick. That's funny.
I like the name of that one.
Yeah. Robotech Mobile Home.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually like that. I like the story of that. How everyone else how they have to run the ship, and I like that. Defelios. Yeah, the game sucks this time. Wow, the game sucks this time.
What are you talking about? It's pretty great.
Oh well, gameplay. Yeah,
Gameplay is
yeah,
cool.
it's cool. You're right. It's look. I'm just
should be
tired. I'm
game
sorry. I'm
designers.
getting cranky. I'm tired.
We should be game designers.
We should be game. We've designed how many games thus far? 34 games we've designed,
Yeah.
and that's just the ones that you guys have heard on this show.
That's pretty much all we've
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna. Whatever.
I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. So good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. My vote is gonna go for title. It's definitely whatever the heck you said with the law.
The Law, McCall, McGraw. and
Robotech.
Rick.
It can be a funny show.
I think it's a funny show. Yeah, I definitely like. I see like a Netflix series or something.
Yeah,
I'll
go with the cartoon this time. I'll go with that. Yeah. So anyway, yes. Anyway, demand to be on the show.
Okay.
We'll
yeah.
get you.
Get you on. And
That's all.
hey, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but if you guys do, but if you want to tag us on Instagram on any funny stuff, please do. Just do. We got some good stuff up there. Go check out our Instagram, and yeah, check it out. Go to RetroSquat.com. Check this stuff out.
So it sounds so disingenuous.
Yeah, well, it is. Well, don't you want people to see the funny things we put up? Why do we put them up then? Your glorious artwork. Why don't you want people to see your glorious artwork?
People see it.
Not if they don't know where to go.
Just genuine about it.
What if they're brand new listeners and they're like, I don't know what any of this retro stuff is. What is this? This sounds fun.
It's everywhere. Just be cool about it.
Listen, we're everywhere you want to be.
Yeah.
Right,
Whatever you
Ken?
want.
We're
That's
like, what was that, MasterCard or Visa? I don't remember.
MasterCard.
It's
You got
classic.
the Androids, you know what I mean? Go to the Google's Play.
The Google's Play?
Yeah.
Use
You
Android
got
Pay.
you
Go
got
to
the
Google's
iPhones.
Play, use Android Pay.
You go to the
Don't
iTunes.
don't do any iPhones, but use
got them?
iTunes.
Do it.
They have
You
iTunes
got
on
the computers.
iPhones? I guess so.
Use the iTunes. Use the Google Plays.
Use the Plays, yeah.
Use the Stitchers.
Go to Stitcher.
Use the YouTubes.
You on TuneIn? Listen to TuneIn.
YouTubes. Tune in.
Tubes? Oh, look at the YouTubes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you got all that stuff.
Look, you found us. Congratulations.
You found this. If you found this, you can
Welcome
find,
to the
find
family.
the rest of the stuff.
Now get on here.
You know,
Get in here.
You know,
Tell us you want to make up
86-year-old
something.
grandma that stumbled upon this podcast and has no idea how to find us anywhere else.
Yeah, but you want to be on this. Let us
You know what I mean?
If you know how to find us, you know how to use social media to tell us what you want to do.
But that's the thing.
Right?
We don't need to say it.
Oh, I don't?
That's the thing. They found this. They're gonna find everything.
Yeah,
They're
it's a
gonna be
good
like,
point.
duh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a
like,
good point.
obviously,
They're
I
not
know where to find
dumb.
it. Right.
You found this.
Yeah.
You know how to get to
Challenge. Figure out how to email us. Do you think you can do it? I don't know. It's pretty difficult.
I'm going to throw the wrench in that challenge. Figure out how to email us by not emailing us. Find another way to email us.
Yeah. There
Done.
you go. Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for listening. See you. Bye.
Yep.